live stream. This one is week 13 and beyond. Hopefully we can get in a few games. This week is I'm the Dallas Cowboys at MetLife Stadium. An interesting game. Don't know how it is going to go. So let's load into this one here. It's battle for first place as we are currently sitting in first place with an 8-3 record. As we will match up against Dallas, and Zeke Elliott is the guy to look out for. 18 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's insane. As the battle for the NFC East now is set to get underway with Aldrick Rosas, who had his worst day kicking last week, is set to kick this one off. Here he gets this one off as Tony Pollard will return to Cincinnati and Baltimore, just getting underway as well as most of the 1 o'clock games, Carolina, Tampa Bay. As Josh Rosen is the starter, I do believe. Is Josh Rosen? I think that is Josh Rosen after Dak Prescott did leave. Josh Rosen did become the starters. He will quickly look outside and he will find, who even was that, Gideon? Josh Gordon is a Dallas Cowboy. Fits out perfectly. As running play action, Danny Trevathan will get to Josh Rosen for a loss of 10, forcing a second down and 20. A second and 20 now here. So it'll be a handoff there to Zeke, Isaiah Simmons, and Eli Apple makes a tackle after gain of 5, bringing up 3rd and 14. 3rd and 15, excuse me. As it looks like they will get an encroachment on Jason Pierre-Paul. That is his second one in 2 straight weeks. Neutral zone infraction, excuse me. Bringing up and now an easy 3rd and 10 here for Dallas. Rosen in shotgun takes the snap. Michael Gallup there. Up now 1st and 10. Rosen takes the snap and will look to Ricky Seals-Jones, who's most likely the starting tight end here for Dallas. Now a 3rd and 4 here. As Rosen tries to set up the screen, Dalvin Tomlinson is there to bat this one away. As on to attempt a long field goal now is, I believe it's Greg Zuerlein. Oh no, Dallas always seems to have Greg Zuerlein. As it is Zuerlein, and the kick is no good. He puts it wide left. As the Giants will take over at the 46. As Joe Burrow and this Giants offense now for the first time this drive, or for the first time this game, as they're able to shut down Zeke, as Saquon will take this one back to line of scrimmage before getting lit up, bringing up a 2nd and 10. So not a good start there. Evan Engram is getting his first start back from injury, as Barkley will spin around a few and then get lit up after about a gain of 2.5, 3. Burrow now looks intended for Evan Engram, broken up by Leighton Van Der Esch as the Giants will go 3 and out on their first drive of the game. Riley Dixon on to punt this one back to Dallas. Dixon's punt will bounce at about the 4 and go out of bounds at the 3-yard line. What a good punt there by Riley Dixon to down this one inside the 5. Downs it at the 3. Once again, as Josh Rosen now takes the snap, it's a handoff there to Zeke. Dalvin Thompson stuffs him after a gain of 1. Philadelphia is taking on the undefeated Seahawks. The Giants will match up with the Seahawks week 16. If they will still be undefeated, who knows. This will be a handoff now to Zeke. Play made. Isaiah Simmons, loss of 1. Bringing up a 3rd and 10. Isaiah Simmons with a great read. Didn't overly commit to Zeke. This will bring up now a 3rd and 10. Rosen will hand this one off, and Zeke will be tackled. Jabril Peppers after a gain of 4, as Dallas will look to punt for the first time today. Jones to send this one. Cordero Patterson back deep. Patterson will have a return on it. Return about the 36. He jukes past a few. Cordero Patterson getting past a few. Gets past one there. He jukes past the punter. Cordero Patterson takes this one all the way for the Giants touchdown. What a return there for Cordero Patterson. 60 yards. And New York Giants' first touchdown of the day will be a Cordero Patterson punt return. Get a load of this. Chris Jones just boots this one to Cordero. Returns is actually at about the 37, so it's about a 63-yard punt return. He jukes this one to the left. Jukes it again to the left. Makes one man miss. Breaks another man's tackle. That was a shoestring broken tackle. And then jukes past the punter. Makes him miss. And then just has a free lane into the end zone. And takes it all the way for the New York touchdown. As Aldrick Rosas' extra point is good. 7-0 New York. As Rosas boots this one to Tony Pollard, who will most likely take a knee. That he does. This will be a play made by Ricky Seals-Jones. Seals-Jones having a decent year here for Dallas in his first season with Dallas. Josh Rosen starting off this game 5 for 5. Rosen looks, will run, play action as they are testing DeAndre Baker deep as Baker knocks this one away from Michael Gallup. As Rosen now fires incomplete, bringing up yet another punt to Cordero Patterson. He will be back deep. Chris Jones gets this one off. Will Patterson have a return? Indeed he does. Patterson will. He will be knocked down at the 24. Tackled. As Joe Burrow and this Giants offense takes back over. So he'll hand this one off to Saquon Barkley, as Barkley will pick up about 6 or 7. He picks up 6. Actually, he picks up 7, excuse me, bringing up a 2nd and 3. Burrow, under pressure, takes this one off himself. Will take it to the 38-yard line. However, it will be brought back with the holding play. Jermont Ifedi once again bringing up a 2nd and 13. Joe Burrow looks and will find Darius Slayton there on the 12-yard reception, bringing up a 3rd and 1. And what will the Giants do here? Needing one, Cordell Patterson checks into the game. As Joe Burrow will look and will find Sterling Shepard wide open for the first down, and a lot more, brought down to 44. What a reception there for Sterling Shepard. He even kept fighting for extra yards. Yo, what's up, Jason? As Burrow now sends Cordell Patterson in motion. There's a handoff there to Saquon Barkley, who has a hole, brought down at the fumbles. Picked up Cody Latimer, and Latimer brought down at the 19. What a play. So I traded Danny Dimes on draft day for the 6th overall pick because Joe Burrow fell to us at 4, and then Isaiah Simmons fell past 5. I figured we don't need Danny Dimes if we have Joe Burrow, as Burrow fires a quick incompletion 10 for Sterling Shepard. So I traded him to the Chargers for the 6th overall pick. I traded Dimes and a 2nd for the 6th overall pick to take Isaiah Simmons, as Barkley will take this one off for 2. Bringing up now a 3rd and 8. Joe Burrow barking out an audible. Burrow takes a snap. He will look. He evades pressure and will take it for the first down. Did he get it past the first down marker? Yes, he did. As Burrow now looks incomplete, almost picked off there by Sterling Shepard. Bad decision to throw the ball there by Danny Dimes, or Joe Burrow. Now you got me singing Danny Dimes. Yeah, I did leave him out there with no fans. As Joe Burrow now rolling out. Can he get in? Yes, he can. Joe Burrow on the rollout. Rushing touchdown for Joe Burrow, as the Giants now will look to extend their lead to 14. That is Joe Burrow's first career rushing touchdown, as Aldrick Rosas' extra point is good. 14-0 New York. As Tony Pollard will not have a return on it. Pollard takes a knee. It's again 14-0 New York. As Josh Rosen is the QB of Dallas, Dak Prescott obviously left Dallas in the offseason, as he will send Blake Jarwin in motion to the right. It'll be a handoff there. Zeke brought down by Darren Lee. Isaiah Simmons took the wrong hold there. Isaiah Simmons wearing 98. Bringing up a 2nd and 6 now here for Dallas. Josh Rosen takes the high snap. Good block there. That's Anthony Harris brings down Zeke after the first down carry. However, there will be a hold on Dallas. Dallas does have one of the best offensive lines. That's Josh Gordon holding, which will bring up a 2nd and 7. As Isaiah Simmons breaks off of the block there and brings down Zeke for a loss of 3. What a tackle there by Isaiah Simmons. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. New York 14, Dallas nothing here in a key game for the Giants to basically control the NFC East. As 3rd and 10 now, Josh Rosen takes the shotgun snap. He looks, as it is a first down reception there for Zeke, 14 yards, excuse me. As there will be a false start on Dallas. Bringing up a 1st and 15 here. Rosen under pressure, looking deep. It is caught there by T. Higgins, the wide receiver who fell to Dallas towards the end of the first round. It's a very wide receiver heavy first round. It's Josh Rosen now running play action. As that is caught there, Michael Gallup, Jordan Lewis on the tackle. Isaiah Simmons looked like he was going to blow him up. As Anthony Harris and company bring him down. Bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Giants. For Dallas, excuse me. Julian Love does check into the game. So it'll be a quick pass there to Josh Gordon. Jordan Lewis on the tackle for a 2-yard loss, and it'll actually be a run play for Gordon, not a pass play. Bring up now 2nd and 4 here for Dallas. Rosen joshing back. Oh my God, Tony Pollard drops a wide open reception. As Greg Zuerlein now on to attempt a field goal to make this game a little bit closer. He does 14-3. Giants still lead with 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Cordell Patterson might have a return on this one. In fact, he will take it out. Here, see if that was a bad decision. Tackled out the 22. Probably should have taken the kneel down. Burrow now taking the snap. Burrow looks and will find Sterling Shepard on the 12-yard reception there. Joe Burrow 3 for 6, 47 yards to start his day. That's Sterling Shepard's 2nd catch of the game. As Burrow will give this one off to Barkley, and Barkley will be shoestring tackle there down at the 36, 2-yard carry for Saquon. Brown now looking on the drag to the fast wide out, and Darius Slayton is brought down to 42. Now 3rd and 3 here for New York to keep the drive alive. No one getting open as Joe Burrow tries to fit it into Golden Tate. This one is picked off by the corner as he will have a return on it and brought down by Afadi at the 23. Anthony Brown with the interception. Joe Burrow was under pressure, thought he could fit it into Golden Tate, but could not, as that was an interception there by Anthony Brown, and good field position for Dallas. As I say, Simmons makes a tackle down to Zeke Elliott. 9 carries, 21 yards for Zeke. So Zeke having a slow day to start. Rosen under pressure gets this one off to Michael Gallup. Brought down Anthony Harris after the big first down reception. 8 for 12, 104 yards. Now on the 1st and goal, this is a handoff to Zeke. Tackle made by Thomason and Danny Trevathan there. Rose now hands this one off Zeke. He pushes forward for 3. For about 4. Brought down at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal now here for Dallas. Tony Pollard checks into the game as it will be a 3rd down stop. During this initial hit, Harris and Jabril Peppers finish off T. Higgins as Dallas will be on to punt. Not punt, kick a field goal, excuse me. I don't know where my brain is at. But the chip shot field goal now for Zuerlein is good. 14-6, Giants lead. After the Cordero Patterson return, the Giants take over back on the field after the interception, as Saquon Barkley will take this one. For a first down carry, that's Barkley's 7th carry of the game for 37 yards. As how will Joe Burrow respond to the interception? Burrow will look to Darius Slayton on the drag route to pick up 5. Burrow 5 for 9, 58 yards, and an interception on the day. It's not having a good game, really. But it is also very, very early. As Burrow will look to Darius Slayton on the first down reception once again there. That is a 6-yard reception. Crap, I didn't see what the play was. As Joe Burrow will be sacked. That's kind of my fault. I was distracted and did not see what play call I did call. That was a big sack there. But I don't even know who. Bring up a 2nd and 13. As Burrow looks, we'll find a wide open Golden Tate on the reception there towards the corner. That was a big, big reception there by Golden Tate. As Giants will run no huddle, so that way 2-minute warning does not go off yet, and Saquon Barkley will be wrapped up after gain of 2. 8 carries, 30, actually after gain of 1, excuse me. Saquon Barkley, Giants offense. Up by 8 as Burrow will send Saquon Barkley in motion to the right. Tajay Sharp does check into the game as Burrow will look to Barkley there, and Barkley will literally make a catch. It just gets him back to the line of scrimmage. Gains absolutely nothing on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 8. Evan Engram has been non-existent today in his first game back. As Burrow will actually look Evan Engram's way. He picks up a first down. And more. Evan Engram brought down at the 17-yard line. What a reception there by Evan Engram. Calling, basically calling me out. As Burrow will look, touchdown Evan Engram. So after saying he was non-existent, 2 straight plays of 2 big plays there for Evan Engram, as the Giants now, Aldrich Rosas on to attempt his extra point. The kick is up and it is good. 21-6. New York Giants lead. As Aldrich Rosas now on to boot this one away. Tony Pollard will take a knee at the 25. Bringing up a 1st and 10 now here for Dallas with 127 remaining. So Dallas does have a little bit of room to work with. A little bit of time here, I should say. As they will take a quick little check down there to T. Higgins. Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. Trevor Williams with the initial hit. Brought down. As Dallas sees their first time out with a minute 1 remaining. 2nd and 3 ball at the 32. So now pressing it up, as that will be a big reception there. Ricky Seals-Jones working against Anthony Harris. He does get out of bounds. I mean, Anthony Harris has his moments, but that's mainly for tackling wise. Interceptions, he had a good year last year for interceptions, so has yet to get his first interception on the year. As this will be caught there by Michael Gallup, tackle made by the former Cowboy and Jordan Lewis, who had a great first half of the year, starting to settle down a little bit of the second half, but still not bad when it's come to man coverage. As this will bring up a 1st and 10. And as soon as I say that, he gets beat deep by Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Dallas. What a coincidence. Jordan Lewis just got beat off with the press by Michael Gallup and could not recover there, as the Greg Zuerlein extra point to make this an 8-point game yet again. It is good. 21-13, Giants do still lead, but 47 seconds left. Depending on how Cordero Patterson can return it will depend on how the Giants will play it. Patterson will have to return it. He will return at about the 1. Does take it past, he doesn't even take it past the 25. He gets it down at 25 with 44 seconds left, 3 timeouts. And a guy with a pretty good arm in Joe Burrow. Not that he necessarily has the wide receivers who can get open downfield, but he does have an arm to get the ball downfield. As Burrow will set up a screen there to Saquon Barkley, who makes 1 miss. And Barkley will pick up 2 as the Giants will use their first timeout. Ball to 27. Not a bad first play. As Burrow now looking more outside towards Evan Engram as he looks like he was pulled on from behind, as that was clearly pass interference. So the Giants will get a free 13 yards off of the pass interference, bringing up a 1st and 10 now at the 40. Joe Burrow running play action there. Burrow on the run, fires to his tight end Evan Engram, who gets out of bounds. That is a 15-yard catch. Actually, it's a 25-yard catch. Evan Engram now 3 catches for 47 yards. Burrow now hands this one off to Saquon as Giants use their second timeout. Saquon Barkley with about an 8-yard run, bringing up a 2nd and 2. As it was a hard count. Is it false start or is it encroachment? It's a false start on the Giants. That is the starting left tackle in Matt Peart. We're out the flag as Joe Burrow sent Darius Slayton in motion towards him, as it will be a toss to Golden Tate, as Golden Tate is completely wrapped up as the Giants will use their final timeout of the quarter, bringing up a 3rd and 9. Burrow takes the quick reception there to Cordero Patterson, who gets his last foot in. However, that will set up a 58-yarder now for Aldrick Rosas. He missed a 56 last week, but the wind was at his back. This time he kind of has a little bit of wind. He does not have the leg, though, as it goes off the upright, as Dallas will take over at their own 48. As Josh Rosen will have a shot to take. He has a chance to throw it deep. Will he take it, though? Yes, he will. This is towards the end zone, and it is broken up there as the Giants will start the ball to start the second half. And we're actually going to watch the halftime show instead of skipping it this time around. Jason Garrett's still the head coach of Dallas. In real life, he's the new offensive coordinator of the Giants, along with new head coach Joe Judge and new defensive coordinator Patrick Graham. Giants outscoring the Cowboys, obviously 21-13. Cowboys outpassing the Giants, though. Giants outrushing them. But the Cowboys do have the lone turnover on good day. As we will take you to Washington D.C., really Landover, Maryland, as the Browns 8-3 beating the Redskins 17-10. And now we'll take you to Minnesota, where Houston's putting a pounding on the 2-9 Vikings 17-7. Kirk Cousins, probably in his last year there starting. Deshaun Watson having a good day. Duke Johnson Jr. does have a running touchdown. Not too good, though. Stephon Diggs is having a good day. 4 catches, 600 yards. We will now take you to Cincinnati, Ohio, where Cincinnati's beating up on Baltimore 21-0 right before the half. Tom Brady having himself a day. As Cordero Patterson is back deep to start the second half, Jones will kick this one. Patterson about 3 yards deep. We all know Patterson does not need the football, as the Giants do get blocking ahead, and Patterson's brought down at the 29. So a good special teams play there by Cordero Patterson, who does have a kick return touchdown. Joe Burrow with a rushing touchdown as well as a passing touchdown. Those are the 3 touchdowns on the day. As Joe Burrow now will hand this one off to Saquon Barkley to start the second half. Barkley will pick up approximately 6 yards, or about 5.5 to 6, to bring up a 2nd and 5 here. As Cordero Patterson checks into the game. And Patterson will carry it for the first time today, as he semi has a hole, and he will pick up to the 42. That will be an 8-yard carry there for Cordero Patterson. Patterson probably having his best game all year. I mean, he has a He's doing a pretty solid day returning. Has probably one of his best runs on the year. As Burrow, will send Darius Slayton in motion. And Burrow will look for the star running back in Saquon Barkley on the check down. And Barkley will get to the 38-yard line. A pretty good reception there for star running back Saquon Barkley, as he will get 14 yards after catch. This will bring up a 1st and 10 now here. We'll move Shepard a little bit out to the left. Burrow takes the snap. He will look. What a catch made there by Sterling Shepard, working against Awuzie. It looked like it was a little bit overthrown, but Sterling Shepard getting up there to make the catch. His 3rd catch of the day for 52 yards. As Burrow will give this one to Barkley, and Barkley will be tackled there at the 15, gain of 6, and Barkley's down. So an absolutely big blow for the Giants. Saquon Barkley, broken collarbone, will most likely miss the last year, but it doesn't matter. Cordero Patterson's in for a rushing touchdown, as the New York Giants will extend their lead now 28-13 if the extra point is good, and the extra point is in fact good. 28-13, Giants lead. So 28-13, Algecorsas boots this one away to Dallas for their first drive of the day, of the second half, excuse me. This will bring up now 1st and 10 here for Dallas. There's Julian Love, tackles him. It does say Jordan Love. If I did, excuse me, Julian Love on the tackle. Bring up 2nd and 8 here for Dallas, as he will look and will find Josh Gordon there. Trevor Williams brings him down, bringing up a 1st and 10. As Julian Love misses the tackle on Zeke, brought down by Jordan Lewis, Jabril Peppers. That would have been a big tackle there by Julian Love, but could not wrap him up. And then Jordan Lewis comes across the middle, gets another hit on Elliott. This will bring up a 2nd and 4. As Isaiah Simmons with a big tackle for a loss there, making Zeke lose 3, as Isaiah Simmons completely just wrapped him up, bringing up a 3rd and 7. Rosen shotgun, Elliott to his right. Higgins slot left. Rosen takes the snap. He will look and will find wide open Michael Gallup. Jordan Lewis misses the tackle, and Gallup is out of bounds at the 26. A big reception there by Michael Gallup, as Gallup exceeds 100 yards on the day. Jordan Lewis struggling in this game against his former team. Rosen takes the snap. He finds Ricky Seals-Jones for a gain of 9 to bring up a 2nd and 1 here for Dallas. As Elliott's brought down there by Dalvin Tomlinson after gaining 3. Tomlinson with the big tackle. I mean, one thing the Giants are decent at is stopping the run, at least up front. And they have linebackers who get there, as well as edge rushers like Jason Pierre-Paul, who wraps up Zeke for a loss of 2. And then they also do have big boys like Dalvin Tomlinson, Dexter Lawrence, Benny Logan, PJ Hill. I believe PJ Hill. I honestly can't remember if PJ Hill is still here. Anyway, 2nd and 12 here. 4 Dallas. 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 2 for Dallas as they will find Ricky Seals-Jones, and Seals-Jones pushes forward for a first down catch. That was a little bit of my fault. A little bit of my doing there. This will be a handoff to Zeke. Darren Lee off the edge, and company do bring him down, not allowing him to get into the end zone, bringing up a second goal here for Dallas. This will be play action, brought down Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons with the sack off the goal line edge, and that is what Isaiah Simmons does best. He makes plays when plays need to be made, as this will be a 3rd and goal now. And Isaiah Simmons with the 2nd straight sack, bringing Josh Rosen down at the 14, as Dallas now will be on to attempt yet another field goal. Isaiah Simmons just went absolute God mode, not falling for the play action there. As their line's kick is up and it's good, 28-16, Giants still lead. 2:57 remaining, ball being kicked off, excuse me. As Cordell Patterson will return this one about the 4-yard line. And Cordell Patterson's brought down to 28. So it looks like Cordell Patterson and company will be finishing out the game due to the Saquon Barkley injury. Joe Burrow now off of play action. Will fire incomplete. Play broken up, intended for Evan Engram. Probably could have been picked off there by, I believe that's Will Parks. As on the 2nd and 10 play, what will the Giants do? It will be a handoff there to Cordell Patterson, who does have room, and Patterson will put the ball on the turf. It is picked up there by Xavier Woods. And Dallas will take over at the 39-yard line. Cordell Patterson just got absolutely blown up. As Darren Lee with the big tackle for loss there on Zeke Elliott. That's a loss at 3. Darren Lee completely just stood up Zeke, which is very, very hard to do, as this will bring up 2nd and 13. DeAndre Baker working against Michael Gallup. This will be a handoff there to Zeke for a gain of about 6, bringing up a 3rd and 8. As this will be caught, T. Higgins across the middle. A very nice stone ball by Rosen. Probably could have been picked off by Trevor Williams, but could not get over there in time. This will bring up a 1st and goal now here for Dallas. As this will be caught, Ricky Seals-Jones, he's in, touchdown Dallas. And all of a sudden, Dallas is right back in this game. As Seals-Jones is hurt, it looks like very, very slow to get up. To make this one a 5-point game, Greg's up, and it is good. 28-23, Giants still lead. 53 seconds remaining. The Giants' turnovers are just killing them. The interception killed them, although luckily it was only a field goal because they were able to get a goal line stop. And then the field goal, and then the fumble just forced them for a field goal, as Cordell Patterson will take this one to the 31 before being brought down. As I do want to make a change at the running back. I don't want Cordell Patterson to go back in at running back. Gus Edwards and Wayne Gallman can get the work. Cordell Patterson can just be our 3rd down back. For some reason, Cordell Patterson is still in, but okay. This will be a handoff to Cordell Patterson to the outside. Patterson getting the room to run, and Patterson's brought down there after 14-yard gain, 4 carries, 43 yards, and touchdown there for Cordell. As Gallman Jr. checks into the game. As Burrow looks, and will find Golden Tate there for the 13-yard catch. As that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Giants 28, 23 Cowboys. Burrow now looks on the check down throw there to Cordell Patterson to bring up 6. Very, very nicely ran route there by Cordell. Bringing up a 2nd and 4. Burrow now looks and will find Cordell Patterson there on the first down reception. I have a feeling that the passing game for the Giants now is going to be very, very heavy. Burrow now looks and will find Darius Slayton, who jukes around one, jukes around more, and Slayton will be brought down at the 17. What a reception there by Darius Slayton. Just basically juking out everyone as Wayne Gallman checks into the game now for Cordero. This will be a handoff to the Wayne train, and the Wayne train picks up 4 before being brought down by Leighton Vander Esch. Cordero Patterson does check back in once again. Joe Burrow sending Darius Slayton in motion to a little bit to the left as Joe Burrow now under pressure. He gets this one off. It is caught. Golden Tate back in the end zone. Touchdown Giants. What a throw there by Joe Burrow. What a play there by Golden Tate to get open to the back corner of the end zone. As then now the extra point for Aldrich Rosas is good. 35-23 Giants. It's a very, very effective drive by Joe Judge and this Giants offense. Aldrich Rosas now to boot this one away here to Dallas. Tony Pollard will take the knee. Dallas will take over at the 25. 10:33 remaining still in the ball game. As Josh Rosen takes a stop, he finds Seals-Jones. He floats it just over Danny Trevathan's head, and Ricky Seals-Jones is having a pretty good game here today. I mean, they're shutting down Zeke, and the Giants have struggled to cover tight ends all game. Is a flag down. It will be false start on Dallas, probably Zach Martin, if I am correct. Yep, Zach Martin with the false start being for 1st and 15 now. As this will be broken up there. Dexter Lawrence, he read the screenplay, and it was broken up, almost picked off by Dexter Lawrence. That would have been a big boy pick. This will bring up a 2nd and 15 now after the incompletion. Rosen shotgun. Rosen will just look check down there to Zeke, who shakes off one tackle and then blown up there by Danny Trevathan. After he maybe gained one, bringing up, yeah, he did gain one, bringing up 2nd and 14. On the 2nd and 14, it is just a handoff there to Zeke, who will be hit by Apple, brought down by Isaiah Simmons. Picks up about 5, as Cordell Patterson will be back deep to return, punting at their own 49. Jones gets this one off. Patterson will let this one go to the back of the end zone, as that will be Giants football now at the 28:39 remaining in the game. As Cordell Patterson will put the ball on the turf, once again picked up by Dallas. So Cordell Patterson, despite having a great statistical day, has just turned the ball over for the 2nd time. As 2nd time Cordell Patterson has put the ball on the turf. And that will most likely be the end of the game for him, except for returns. That will be caught. T. Higgins, he jukes around. Bill Pepper's brought down at the 2. As Rosen will be sacked off the edge, Jabril Peppers. And Zeke breaks off a few tackles, still up, brought down there at the 4. Big sack there by Darren. So on the touchdown there by Josh Gordon, 6:05 remaining. This is the only job that Cordero Patterson has left, and that is kick returns, as he's fumbled twice so far on the day. As Wayne Gallman and Gus Edwards Jr. will most likely be taking over him for the rest of the day. Gallman is in the game. Joe Burrow takes a snap as he will look and find Evan Engram there for the quick 7-yard catch, bringing up a 2nd and 3. Burrow now looks and will find Evan Engram once again on the drag. He breaks off of one tackle, brought down at the 46. 12-yard reception there for Evan Engram, as Evan Engram is trying to earn that new contract. Gus Edwards checks into the game for the first time today. This is a handoff to big boy Gus Edwards, as Edwards takes it for about 3, bringing up a 2nd and 7. Gallman Jr. checks back into the game, as Burrow will give this one to Gallman. Gallman will be wrapped up and brought down at the 49, and Gallman's hurt, which means the Giants are now down to basically 3 running backs: Edwards, Patterson, and Lynch. I mean, Lynch is fullback technically, but we all know he can play that position, as Burrow tries a quick throw there to Sterling Shepard, who can't hang on. As Riley Dixon now is looking to punt here. 4th and 5 at the 49. Dixon gets the punt off. So will be returnable. Tony Pollard, Lewis and company on the hip, brought down. And that's what a catch. He hit. What a play to Real Peppers. He forces fumble. Picks up on his own, brought down at the 40. Joe Burrow now dropping back to pass. Burrow will look. It is dropped incomplete, intended for Darius Slayton. Bring up now 3rd and 10. As there is a flag down, Burrow is sacked. Most likely is going to be holding in decline. Now 57-yarder. Aldrick Rosas, kind of with the wind. His kick is up, and it is off the upright. No good. Dallas will take over at the 47. First and 10 now here. As this will be caught, Ricky Seals-Jones brought down Anthony Harris and company. What a play there. Josh Rosen's having himself a great ass game. So there will be a flag down, most likely encroachment on Jason Pierre-Paul. False start, actually. I don't know who. Probably Ricky Seals-Jones. Yeah, it was then. It looked like encroachment, or not neutral infraction. Excuse me, on JVP, but So he caught Ricky Seals-Jones, Danny Trevathan on the tackle. As looks like Dallas is going to take this one to the 2-minute warning. Ricky Seals-Jones over 100 yards along with Michael Gallup. This will be 2-minute warning. Giants 35, Dallas 30. As Zeke breaks off a Dalvin Thompson tackle, brought down Anthony Harris. This will bring up a 3rd and 11. Dallas gets this one off. They're testing Trevor Williams. What a catch, Josh Gordon. Working against Trevor Williams. As this one is caught, Zeke is brought down at the 1. Giants are going to have to make a goal line stand. As he is sacked off the edge, Eli Apple brought down at the 10. Dallas will run a play, 40-something seconds left. Is a handoff to Zeke. Dexter Lawrence Financial have brought down Danny Trevathan. Dallas now 3rd and goal. They will look back and zone DeAndre. What a catch! Michael Gallup working against DeAndre Baker. And the Dallas Cowboys will take a 36-35 lead as they are on for the 2-point conversion. What a drive put together by Dallas. A 2-minute drill. 4-minute drill, I should say. About 3-minute drill, we'll say that. Cordell Patterson will have room to return it at the 5. We all know that he is a dangerous returner. He's having himself a pretty bad game, though. He'll take it to the 26. 22 seconds left. Just fumble-wise, having himself a bad game. 22 seconds left, ball in the 26. Giants do have all 3 timeouts, however, which is great news for them. Needing a field goal to tie, as they will find Golden Tate for the first down reception. Brought down to 39. Giants lose the first time out of the half. Aldrick Rosas needs to get into a 56-yard field goal type range in order for the Giants to feel comfortable to attempt it. As Joe Burrow will take off himself, he'll pick up a first down. We'll slide at the 48. Big first down run there by Joe Burrow using his legs. Now with it at the 48, Evan Engram. Giants in the game. What will they draw up? They look. Evan Engram with the first down catch. Will fall at the 32. As what a drive now. Aldrick Rosas on to attempt a 49-yard field goal. The kick is up. The field goal is good. 38-38 as this will look to go into overtime here. The big 49-yard field goal from Rosas to tie it. As Tony Pollard now on to return. Pollard will take the knee in the end zone. Dallas now with it at the 25, and what will they do? Looks like they're going to be content with taking it to overtime. Lining up in just a halfback formation as Zeke almost breaks this one off. Does take it for a first down as this will go into overtime. 38-38 tie ball game. Dallas with the big second half. As the Giants win the toss, and they will receive as Dallas loses it. They called heads. It was tails. And the Giants will start with the football here to start the second half of play. Or start the third half of play, sort of. To start the last quarter of regulation. Second straight overtime game here for the Giants. Cordell Patterson. He struggled with the fumbles. He looks to take this one, and Patterson will take it to the 22-yard line. So not really a good return there for Cordell. Would have been better taking the as the Giants now have to go 78 yards down the field. Wayne Gallman checks into the game here. Well, Wayne Gallman now basically the back in the game as he does find Evan Engram there for the first down reception, brought out at the 33. That is an 11-yard catch for Evan Engram. Joe Burrow will once again find Evan Engram on the 7-yard catch there. Tackle made by Parks. Bring up a 2nd and 2. checks into the game. It is a handoff there to Edwards, who will take it for about 5. Edwards' second catch of the game, or second carry of the game, excuse me. Gallman in motion. He takes the jet pass to Marcus Lawrence with the low-key have to get in field goal range here, or at least in field goal range. As Joe Burrow will be sacked, and that will be a long drain of field goal range, 3rd and 22. Don't even know what they are going to draw off. Gus Edwards in the game, as well as Wayne Gallman. They will try to set up a screen once again, batted down there by Randy Gregory. As Riley Dixon on to punt this one. From the 34, Dixon gets this one off. Does look returnable here for Tony Pollard as DeAndre Baker with the initial hit brought down there by Alexander at the 22. So Dallas will have to go 78 yards for a touchdown. They do have to get to about the 40 for Greg Zuerlein type range. As Rosen takes the snap, he will look outside. Catch 11-yard catch there for Michael Gallup, excuse me if I can speak. Josh Rosen having himself a fantastic day. Having himself a picture perfect day as he will be sacked there. Ndamukong Suh. The first sack from a defensive lineman today. Actually, I think Dalvin Thompson had one, excuse me, but either way, big sack there by Ndamukong Suh. As this will be broken up, Jordan Lewis. So Jordan Lewis wasn't really having a good game all day, but he comes up with a clutch one today. Bring up now 3rd and 17. As this will be broken up, DeAndre Baker forcing a Dallas field goal. I mean, not even a field goal, forcing a Dallas punt. I really can't speak. That's how nerve-wracking this game is. As Chris Jones now. Jones, nevertheless, on to punt. Cordell Patterson will have a return on it at about the 12. As he'll be brought down at the 20, almost broke free off the tackle. That was what he was trying for. As then now Joe Burrow and this Giants offense will return back onto the field here for the second drive. OT 4:03 remaining. Joe Burrow takes the snap. Burrow, look, we'll find Evan Engram. He takes it to the 34 for a 14-yard play there. Burrow now will hand this one off. Wayne Gallman. Gallman gets this one to the outside and more. Wayne Gallman brought down at the 41. Big run there by Wayne Gallman to get it across to the Giants 41. Giants all of a sudden are close to Aldrick Rosas type range as Gus Edwards will be stopped for a loss of 1. Bring up a 2nd and 11. Burrow looks, will try to find Evan Engram. It's broken up. He'll bring up a 3rd and 11. What will the Giants draw up here? Sharp in the game, Cody Latimer in the game. They will draw up a Burrow carry who takes it to the 38-48. This will be a 55-yarder now for Aldrick Rosas. He's missed from 58 and 57 today. He hit from 49 to tie the game and will now be on to attempt a 55-yarder. Rosas' kick is up and it is good. The Giants will win their 2nd straight game in overtime. 41-38 to improve to 9-3 as Dallas will drop down. Joe Burrow with a solid day, not the type of day that Josh Rosen had. 30 for 39, 302 touchdowns and a pick, 104.9 QB rating. Saquon Barkley did get hurt, Cordell Patterson 4 for 45 and a touchdown. He did fumble twice. Joe Burrow 4 for 41, 5 for 41. Gus Edwards 3 for 7. Wayne Gallman with the clutch overtime carry, 3 for 32. Evan Engram with the big return, 9 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown. Golden Tate 6 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. Darius Slayton 5 for 40. Barkley 3 for 22. Cordell Patterson 3 for 16. Shepard with the big first half, then completely was irrelevant in the second half. As Zeitler and Darrell Williams did each allow a sack. Danny Trevathan with 14, Simmons with 11, Anthony Harris with 10. Simmons with 3 tackles for loss leading the day. Also had 2 sacks. Sue with 1, Apple with 1, Trevathan with 1, Jabril Peppers with 1, Darren Lee with 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got to Rosen 7 times. No interceptions. Aldrich Rosas 2 for 4 on the day with his longest being the game-winning 55-yard rate. He did miss from 56 and 57, or 57-58 though. To make every extra point, Dixon punted 3 times for 130 yards, did down 1 inside the 20. Patterson with 9 kick returns for 225 yards. He did have a big punt return touchdown to start the game, 3 for 78. As the New York Giants do improve to 9-3, we're going to run another game to keep this week moving. As Rosas does have an upgrade. Upgrade his accuracy. Huzzer just gets his awareness up. The only other guy who I actually want to manually upgrade is Matt Peart. And Tease DeBoer. Upgrade his own as well, because maybe he can be a great. I think that's it there. As now we're checking on the Saquon injury. He had a broken collarbone 8 weeks. It's probably going to finish the season. Yeah, it's 100% going to finish the season, but maybe he can come back somehow in the playoffs, so we're not going to do that. As we will take a look now at scouting. Probably I'm going to finish up wide receivers here. Yeah, we are going to finish up wide receivers here. I'll add them to the draft board later. I do want to take a look at Baby Gronk just in case we decide to go in a different direction compared to Evan Engram. And then I do want to find a true right outside linebacker slash left outside linebacker. Probably meant left outside linebacker, but either way, do find a true right outside linebacker. The reason why I do want to look at Baby Gronk is because despite Evan Engram having the type of year he's having, he can't stay healthy. And I mean, I do want to take a look at what he has been doing. I believe this is week 15 by now, or week 14. I mean, luckily he is kind of cheap. If we take a look at Evan Engram, I mean, he's having basically a career year. He's going to have more career receptions. He's probably going to beat the yards this week alone. Might tie his touchdowns, might have more. I don't know, but the thing is, he can't stay healthy. He continuously misses games, and he can't really run block. I believe that Baby Gronk can run block. But if we take a look, 34.7 is what he wants, divided by 4. He wants about 8.6 per year. Probably going to have to bump that up to about 9 per year. Don't know if it's worth it for Evan Engram, especially because we do have Saquon Barkley who's going to be coming up, Joe Burrow in a few years. You know, I don't think it's worth it. Dexter Lawrence as well. Gonna have big key defensive players and everything coming up. I don't know if it's worth bringing back Evan Engram. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about it. This will actually be the end of this episode. I don't really want to run another game just because controller reasons and time reasons. I will see you guys later. Peace.